don't feel like getting ready, and yes, I'm wearing the same shirt from yesterday. I didn't feel like getting another one. My mom brought me breakfast though. Arepa de queso. Aww. Anyway, I have a huge family, like actually huge. All year there's like birthdays and reunions that we always go to, but one time a year we do a thing where like everyone goes, because there's a lot of events that not everyone can make it to, you know? So we make sure that at least once a year everyone goes, like even people fly here from Colombia. And today is that day. It's like over 100 of us that are meeting up at my cousin's house, and honestly, all we're gonna do is eat and take a bunch of pictures. Ooh, also, I think I mentioned before, my dad's car is stick shift. So, like, you have to switch gears, work with the clutch, whatever, right? It's a BMW. And I have no idea what type. Don't ask me, I don't know. It's not my area of expertise. But I've practiced driving it a decent amount of times in parking lots, neighborhoods, like small areas in which I don't get nervous. But a few days ago, I drove it on an actual road and like to an actual destination. So that was an accomplishment for me, because it's like hard to drive, kind of. Like I get confused when I have to work with the clutch and like shift gears, and I'm like tripping about it, you know? Lately, I've been like working on myself. I've been working on my connection with God and trying to get closer to God. And I don't know, like I feel better about myself. It's just something that I think is like really important in life, and it's something that I do prioritize, and I've been focusing on it more. Yeah, I don't know. This is so good. Okay, I'm done. I have to pick my outfit and do my mom's makeup, because she doesn't really know how to do her makeup, and I like doing it for her. So yeah, bye guys.
Do my makeup with me, but every time I cuss in a video is how many pumps of makeup I have to use. I'm so scared for this. Let's get started. In this video, I counted 4 cuss words. Also, my eyes look crazy. Thank Grande Lash for that. 1, oh my god. 2, oh, 3, oh my god. 4. This video, I counted 3. My face is literally gonna break out this. 1. I hate wasting product. 2, 3. Tell me why I cussed 7 times in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 cuss words in this video. I have a problem. I need to stop cussing. 1. This is going to be so much. 2, 3, 7 cuss words in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 cuss words in this video. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why do I cuss so much? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 cuss words in this video. Someone needs to tape my mouth shut, because I cannot. Who is letting me be this wild? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 cuss words in this video. Someone please just take my phone away from me. I don't need this anymore. I don't deserve to have this. If you're a child that watches me and your mommy doesn't let you cuss, stop fucking watching me. She would hate me. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 in this one. I'm so sick of this. Someone please. Someone help me. Oh my god. Someone just take my phone away. I don't deserve it. I don't need it. Someone should have banned Tana Mojo from me when I was little. That looks crazy. I can't do this anymore. My face is gonna break out. 4 in this one. Don't want to do this anymore. I'm wasting all my makeup. I'm just sick of this. I'm so done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more step to go. 14. 14! So sick of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here's what we're looking like. I'm never fucking doing this again. I love you so much. Have an amazing day.
I always look back on high school and I'm like, how was I not kidnapped? Like the things I did. In Utah, there was always this one high school that people were always at late at night. And if you live in Utah, you know what it is. But that's where most of the crazy things went down. One time we met up with these cute boys. Well, we found them when we were there. And we were like, do you guys want to play Switch? If you know what Switch is, you know, you make out with the other one and then you guys switch. So you make out with both of them. We ended up, you know, switching, and these boys we thought they were just so fun, and like their personalities were so cute. So we're talking for a little bit, and they're like, I live over in the city, like, do you guys want to come over? And like, we have known them for maybe 5 minutes. And of course we said yes, so we start following them to their house. And honestly, that was like such a fun night. We went over to their house around 10, and we didn't leave until like 5 a.m. So after that, we were all pretty close, and we would always just go over to that house and spend all night there, then hurry and head back to mine before my parents woke up. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Another time, there was this huge white van that was there, and they were like stuffing people into the van. And so we like pulled up next to them. We're like, we want to get in. Like, we no idea who's driving this van. So we get in, and they're like, oh, we want to make a video of like everyone coming out. It was literally like a clown car. I think we fit 38 of us in this van. Okay, and they were mostly like men, and we were just crammed in there. Like, they could have easily drove off and like we were never seen again, you know. Another time when we were there, it was like right after Outer Banks became a big thing. There was this boy there that literally looked like John B. So we were like, John B. He comes over, he's riding this motorcycle around this parking lot. Okay, so he comes up to us and he's like, do you guys want to go on a ride? I thought he was gonna take both of us. So we're like, yeah. Takes my friend, leaves me there alone with like all these random people that I do not know, and they are gone for at least like 20 minutes. And I guess he took her to this like random pavilion place and was telling her like, oh, my brother just proposed to his wife here, or like fiance here, and like it was like very weird. And then she finally came back, and I definitely thought she got kidnapped. It's funny to think back, like we would literally go there and just be like, hey, do you want to like kiss? Because here it's like you want to get your kiss count up. And it's just like disgusting to look back on. I'm like, I probably had mono. My friends would try to compete to see who had the highest kiss count, and we would try to complete the alphabet with people. But sometimes we didn't even know the person's name. Like, you'd go up to them and be like, do you want to kiss? I need my kiss count up or whatever. And you just kiss, and you don't even know their name, and you never see them again. One time this kid gave me his dad's phone number too, and me and the dad were just texting. Okay, there's the makeup for today. Love you all. Bye.
Good morning! It's 1 o'clock. It's not morning anymore. I always want to say good morning even when it's not morning anymore. Let's do my makeup. Starting off with the skin prep. Ilia Skin Milk. If you're wondering if this is worth it, it is. It is. I also hate doing my makeup with my hair in rollers, but oh well. Refi Glow and Sculpt, obviously. And then, of course, the Tarte bronzer drops. This is Bronze Glow. These are the best. Eyebrows, we're obviously using the Rare Beauty Eyebrow Gel, and we're gonna brush those brows backwards. Yeah, just trust me. I like my brows to be glued onto my face, so I do this to coat literally every hair possible. Gonna let it sit like that while we take the Summer Fridays tinted sunscreen. I'm just gonna put it where I normally put something like that. Refi brush, and we're gonna blend this out. Yeah. And back with the Rare Beauty blush to actually brush the brows out properly. I mean, come on. This stuff is just so good. Dibs Beauty, obviously. Shade number 2, we're gonna take the bronzer first and put that where you put bronzer. I had so many of you guys comment on the one video where I was like, these are my holy grail products, and be like, you sold me on the bronzer. Good. I'm glad. It's actually the best. I'm gonna take the blush too from here and just use that right there. I'm getting this in my hair and it's really bothering me, but I can't push them back anymore. I tried. Just deal with it. I rediscovered the Tarte Radiant Shape Tape, and I fell back in love with it. It's so freaking good. I used to use this in the summer all the time. So we using it again. This is the shade Medium Sand. I'm gonna use this Kosas brow gel just in like the front of my eyebrow, just to fill in any sparse areas. This was shade Soft brow. I don't know why I keep talking like in that straight, like this. I don't know why. It's just been a day, to say that. It's been a week. Also, this pimple right here is so deep and it hurts so bad. Charlotte Tilbury, obviously. I literally can't ever stray away from this powder because it is the best. It is the best. This is shade 1 also, by the way. I'm going to use this Hourglass bronzer. This is in Radiant Bronze Light. This is the best bronzer ever. It is so perfect. It's so good. I'm going to use my Holy Grail House Labs Rose Quartz, obviously. Literally, I have not found a blush I like better than this one. So I use this quite literally every day. I'm surprised I haven't hit ban, honestly. Every time I do my makeup, I always am like, oh, I'm gonna not put that much on today. And then I do a full face. It's just so much fun, and I just love doing it. For some fake freckles, we're obviously gonna use the Refi Brow Gel. We're gonna use Aquaphor on the lashes, obviously. Were you surprised? Probably not. It's so nice outside today. I have my window open, and I'm like so content. There's also a lot of noises that come with that though. Now, my favorite part, time for lips. Let's use this Hourglass lip liner in the shade Attempt 3. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of the shade Candid just on the like outer part of my lip to give it a little bit more definition, like so. I'm gonna use this Babe Lash lip gloss. This is like a plumping lip gloss. Maybe? Oh, wait. Maybe that was a bad choice with this lip liner. Not my favorite, but not terrible, I guess. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, obviously. Oh my god, my eye. Okay, we're pulling out the piece of mail. This piece of mail does me right every time. And boom, there's the makeup of the day. I love y'all. Have an amazing day.
Hey guys, I just slept through like all my alarms, so I barely have any time to get ready, but I'm still trying to process actually waking up. I've literally woke up with the driest skin today. I don't know what it is. I've just got like all around my eyes just feeling like really sore. Thank the actual Lord it is Friday today. Like, I'm so done with this week. This week at school has been like so long, but we only have one more week and then we break up for Easter, so I'm so excited for that. Guys, we can try out the brand new Dewdrops with the hue in this morning because I haven't been able to try them out yet. Look how pretty these are. I don't know how much to put on because I don't want it to go too dark. I have absolutely no fake tan on at the moment. She's literally looking like a pale queen. But, whatever. Oh, these are really cute. Look, they're like bronzy but glowy at the same time. You're definitely meant to put those on after your moisturiser, but I forgot to put moisturiser on. I literally can't go a day without wearing moisturiser, so we're just going to add this now. I've lost my favourite pair of studs and I've literally not worn earrings for this whole week, and it's felt so weird because usually like the weekends I tend to wear like bigger hoops or like just bigger earrings, but for school we're only allowed studs, so I literally hate wearing studs, but you have to wear them. But I've lost them. I need to buy some new ones. I reckon they're like in the bottom of my school bag. I feel like my school bag is like an actual dumping ground. It's got everything in my life just consumed in the bottom of my bag. I was cleaning out my room last night, like properly cleaning it out. I feel so much better now. My room's like tidy. But when brands send me PR, sometimes they send me like 2 of each product, or like I just have leftovers. So I've like added them all in a bag, and then I'm going to give them to my friends at school because I put up my private story on Snapchat and they're all like, yes, 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 give me some. It's all brand new stuff that I just haven't used because like I've already got one of it. And then I'm going to save all the rest of it for my next giveaway, which will probably be for 700k. That's got to be a big giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away for that, but I think I'm going to do a load of just beauty products and then like one main like present. I wasn't actually going to put anything apart from concealer on today, but when I talk I get so carried away and then I don't even realise I'm putting products on. I'll just be talking and putting products on without even realising. I'm actually going to just powder my face because I'm looking really shiny for some reason. And I can't see out my eyes. I don't know what's going on. I think I've got like lash glue stuck in them. Just added some mascara to my bottom lashes. That is all I'm doing for mascara. I cannot be bothered to do anything else. Technique sent me some of their lip liners and I've never tried this one. It's got like this twisty heads. And these are so much easier than like sharpening pencils all the time. I'm just going over my lips with the Strawberry Overnight Lip Mask from W7 because this stuff tastes, smells and feels so good on your lips. I'm all ready now. I don't think I'm going to be late today, which is good because I was late on Monday.
Bye, guys.
I've ever done on public transport, but get rid of me while I glue down my wig on the train. But seriously, how did I get here? Like, I still can't believe that I did this. So, context, this was not my plan. When I woke up in the morning, I did not think I'd be embarrassing myself for free like this. I was headed to a fashion event in another city, and when I was at home, I was getting ready, sat down to install my wig, and why did I look at the time? And I literally had 5 minutes to leave my house, or I was going to miss my train. So I was like, let me just pack my stuff and do when we get to the hotel. But then when I got into the train, I realized by the time I get to the hotel, I'm only gonna have like 30 minutes to get ready before I leave. And the girlies know that I do not have enough time in 30 minutes to install my wig, style it, do my makeup, all of that. So I was like, okay, I don't have any other options than to install this wig right now. So that's exactly what I did. I just put all my pride, all my shame to the side, and somehow I managed to do that. And also, this was during rush hour, so this train was absolutely jam-packed. Loads of people were staring at me, and I honestly was just trying to not have eye contact with people. I was just looking at anywhere but at people's faces. Oh yeah, the camera also kept falling down, so that was another level of embarrassment added. I just had to keep telling myself that I was never going to see these people again. By the way, I'm not even a pro. This was like my 3rd time that I've ever installed a frontal, so I was so proud of myself. After about an hour, I was done and left the wig band on to melt. So stay tuned for part 2 if you want to see how the hair looks when it's styled and my final look for the evening. Also, let me know in the comments if you would ever do this. Okay, bye.
Hey you guys, so get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend, and it's not even my freaking choice. Like, I love him so much, he loves me so much, like, it's just like such a great relationship. Basically, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I realized all my relationships have only lasted like a year and a couple months because their contract is a year. So basically, my parents don't like me like being happy, I guess, in a relationship, and they only literally like me dating someone for a year and a couple months. And I haven't even noticed this. I haven't even noticed this until recently when my mom had to actually talk to me about it. Like any other time, she like hasn't told me. It's just like they made it happen because they'll end up saying bad things about them and, you know, literally manipulate me. It just breaks my heart because like I know he loves me so much, and I don't want to do this, and he's on his way to come pick me up. Basically, my parents say, like, if I don't break up with him, then I'm gonna have to move out, and just, like, things are way too expensive. I don't have the money or funds to move out. Like, I do not understand at all, because my mom and my dad have been together for plenty of years, over 16 years, and they just can't let me be happy. Like, I'm actually so freaking happy in this relationship, and I love him so much. We had so many plans to go on trips and all this stuff, and they want me to break up with him today, and if I don't, then they're gonna kick me out, throw all my stuff out and everything, and it's just like, why does this have to happen? Like, don't you want your daughter to be happy? Like, what the heck? Like, I could never be happy. Like, I did not know my parents were like this at all. Like, I just thought they really wanted me to be happy in the past and, like, would tell me all the bad things and tell me I deserve better in the past. But no, they were manipulating me in the past. I don't even know if I can do my makeup. I keep crying, but it's just, like, he's gonna be so heartbroken because, like, we seriously love each other so freaking much. And it's just, like, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over after today. I'm not gonna be talking to him anymore. I'm not allowed. My parents will check my phone and make sure I have him removed off of everything. Like, my mom seriously told me they have a contract of 1 year and 3 months. Like, what the fuck? And my mom literally told me, you better not cry in front of him after you break up with him. Like, tell him that you hate him, you don't like him anymore, and all this stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Just kidding, guys. This was a prank. I was bored and just wanted to do something funny, but bye, guys!
Get ready with me ja storytime, kun mä valehtelin mun rehtorille päin naamaa ja jäin kiinni. Mä olin lukiossa tuutori, joiden tehtävä on ryhmäyttää uusia opiskelijoita ja järkkää niille esim. Kaikkia tapahtumia. Lukuvuosi oli just alkanut ja me päätettiin muiden tuutoreiden kanssa, että me järkätään nasut. Nasut on hyvin perinteinen uusien opiskelijoiden kastetapahtuma, jossa tehdään vähän noloja juttuja. Tästä syystä meidänkin rehtori oli kieltänyt nasujen järkkäämisen, mutta me päätettiin tehdä se salaa. Me perustettiin muiden tuutoreiden kanssa WhatsApp-ryhmä, johon me lisättiin kaikki uudet opiskelijat. Täällä me sitten kerrottiin, että missä ja milloin nämä nasut on. Päivä tämän ryhmän perustamisen jälkeen mä kävelin yksin käytävällä, kunnes mun rehtori spottaa mut ja sanoi, että Sonja, et tuuppa juttelee. Mä menin sit hänen kansliaan ja hän kysyi multa, että tiedänkö mitään näistä nasuista. Mä menin aivan paniikkiin ja sanoin, että ei ole mitään tietoa. Hän sit päästää mut pois, mut menee about 10 minuuttia, kunnes tulee kuulutus, että kaikki tuutorit rehtorin kansliaan välittömästi. Me sit mentiin sinne ja osa yritti vieläkin selittää, että ei olla oikeasti järkkäämässä mitään. Tässä vaiheessa meidän rehtori ottaa tulostetut screenshotit meidän WhatsApp-keskusteluista ja sanoo, että ei ole mitään tietoa voi. Oltiin aika hiljaista porukkaa silloin, mut kiitti, että katsoit.
Wait. Actually, that's a really good idea, Kelly.
What did I say? I talk a lot, so I've learned to just tune myself out.
Sorry, you guys, I look a mess right now, but we have to get ready to get out of the house, being kicked out. So basically, before my parents went to sleep, they were like, you need to be out of the house before the morning, like, you need to be freaking gone. And I, like, did not believe them at all. And I didn't believe them, like, at all. And my mom texted me at 1:35 and it's 1:47. She was like, are you packing your things? Are you almost ready to leave? And I was like, no, like I thought you guys were joking. She was like, why in the heck would we be joking about this? Like, we're kicking you out. Like, you're done. And I didn't even like do anything bad at all. I'm always helping them out, doing so much for them, running around, like picking up food, groceries, and I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I need to compose myself. Basically, all that happened was my dad had to use my MacBook because my sister locked him out of his phone, so he had to, like, plug his phone into my MacBook, and he saw my boyfriend and I's, like, messages, and it was nothing bad. We were just talking about, like, oh, like, we can't wait to move in with each other, like, how we love each other so much. Like, that's every girl's freaking dream, like, a teenage dream, and it's, like, what? And they said, like, oh, if you're so worried about moving out, why don't you just move out now? And I thought they were just joking about it and everything. And they were like, Mia, like, we've been talking, like, oh, if you're so worried about moving out, just move out now. Like, since you and your boyfriend are talking about it so much, just move out now. Why don't you? You'll take a burden off of us and everything like that. But I didn't, like, actually think they were being for real. Guys, I can't stop crying. And I don't even have a car right now. It says, like, power steering assist, so I can't even drive my car right now. How am I gonna get to work, to school? Like, I'm just screwed. I'm literally screwed. JK, y'all, April freaking Fools, y'all. April Fools.
Get ready with me while I tell you the story of how I was stalked for 5 years. So, of course, as usual, I'm gonna give you guys a backstory. So, I was born in Ireland, but I moved to the UK in 2015. As soon as I got to this high school, there was a boy in my high school who was absolutely obsessed with me. He was in my year as well. Have some tea, okay? He was fake age. I wasn't feeling the same way. I was not into him. I was not attracted to him. I had no interest in him. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. For the whole of those 5 years, he never said a word to me, but he did everything else under the sun. I'm gonna tell you guys how it started. He told his friend to tell me that he had a crush on me. Obviously, his friend came and told me, and I told his friend that I don't like him. So then from that point on, he stalked me for the whole 5 years of high school and even after high school. So the first thing he did, after we finished school, I would do my curricular activities such as sports. He did no activities, he did no sports. He would wait for me outside of the school gates until I finished my sports, and he would follow me home. When I moved to the UK, like, I moved houses like 3 times, and each and every single time he found out where I lived, he would follow me to my home. At first, I didn't know he was following me until one day when I finished my sports after school, I saw him waiting. I was like, who is he waiting for? All his friends are gone. Like, there's no one for him to wait for. As I was walking home, I see him walking behind me. He didn't live anywhere where I lived. I was like, yeah, he's following me. He already knew where I lived, so even if I went in a different direction, he would still know that I'm not going home, like, because he knows where I live. And, like, in school, he would never, ever speak to me. Instead, what he would do, he would get his friends to talk to me, send messages from him by giving it to his friends to give to me. And, like, he knew that I didn't like him. He knew I didn't have any interest in him. He knew all of these things, but he still continued to, like, try to pursue me. And I realized he was following me home and stalking me. I had told the teachers in my school, and of course, if you watch my story time about how I got into the fight with those girls at school, you would know that the teachers at my school were absolutely useless. And so when I told the teachers, they said there's nothing they can do. It's not their problem, basically. He's following me home every day after school, and there's just nothing I could do about it. It got to the point where I was asking my dad to pick me up after school because I was like, I don't want to walk home when I know someone's following me. What could he do? Along with him following me home, there was also something else. Man, this was just crazy. One of my old houses, there was a park behind my house. I remember one day, I looked outside my window at the park and I saw him. He wasn't just chilling at the park. Imagine this is my house, the park is here. Like, looking at him from the window, you would think he's standing right in front of me. That's how close the park was. And that's how close he was to my house. And when he saw me see him see me, I've never seen no one behave like this before. He started doing flips. I remember this so vividly. He started doing like cartwheels, flips, roly-polies, like he was just throwing himself all over the grass. You know when animals do all those mating dances to try to get the other animal to mate with them? That's basically what he was doing. I was just looking at him like, I watched him for like maybe like 2 minutes. I was just baffled. I have video evidence of this. I don't want to expose his identity. He would like come to the park behind my house almost every day, do flips and tricks and stuff in the grass to try and impress me. It got to the point where I just started closing my blinds so he wouldn't be able to look in the house and see me. And then one day he stopped coming, so then I started opening my blinds again. And the next thing you know, he shows up again out of nowhere at the park. I remember one time he brought a scooter to the park. He was doing like tricks on the scooter and he would look in my window to see if I was looking at him, like all that weird shit. Trying to court me basically. So getting to maybe like year 10, I start using social media more actively. I guess you can guess what I'm about to say. He found my social media. He would continue to spam text me every single day on every social media account I had. But he would never ever speak to me in school. It was Instagram the most he would text me on, like, he'd always DM me saying hi, 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 hi. I would block his account every single day, and every single day he would make a new account. I remember one time he sent me like an invite to his birthday party. Of course I didn't freaking go. He sent me like a really long paragraph one time confessing his love for me. I just blocked it. Not only would he follow me home, not only would he come to the park and stand outside my house, he would also text my social media, spam text me, like just do the most. So then obviously when he found my social media, like I told the teachers once again and they did nothing because they're useless. He would even text my friends asking about me. He would spam their phone. And you know what's so funny as well? Every social media account he made, he always went by the name of he always went by the name of Chris Brown. Every social media, it was always Chris Brown. So obviously I knew who it was every time like I got a follow from Chris Brown. Not only was he obsessed with me, he was obsessed with Chris Brown as well. Even outside of school, he would still find like where I was. So if I went out with my friends or if I went out with like my family, he would always pop out of nowhere. Like I felt like I was really living the TV show You. There was one time he actually came to my house. He knocked on my door and I opened the door not knowing who it was, and I saw him. He didn't say a word. He didn't say anything. He was just standing there. I was just standing there. We were just looking at each other like. And then the next day, I once again reported it to school. School did nothing.